Welcome to another episode of Fougere Family Adventures. Today we're chasing lake trout again here on Andrew Lake. The weapon of choice is a Len Thompson number 2 5 of diamonds with a single barbless hook and a fluorocarbon leader. That is helping when we have pike as a bycatch, and we are casting for fall lake trout. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. So there's big fish in here. I've heard the record can get up to, there's one. The record was 35 pounds, I've heard. And I personally talked to somebody whose record was 26. There's one. They scrap pretty good. Oh, this one looks like he's spawned out. He's got some color in him. Beautiful. Another laker. Beautiful fish. Welcome to another episode here. What a beautiful day. It is a little windy today, so I'm hiding behind a point. We've caught a lot of lake trout off of points where the wind is blowing. So I'm going to be fishing this area. I just caught that one. And I'll see if I can catch some more fish here. If not, we've got some really nice habitat here, so we'll give that a try and see how it goes. Just giving these fish some time to settle back down. We just drifted over them. I just caught that one fish, and I'm hoping that a few more are hanging out here. Oh yeah, right at the boat. Another laker. Love it. Another lake trout here on Andrew Lake. If you haven't had a flying experience, you have to. It is a ton of fun. So you hit right at the seam. So right where the water changes. So I wouldn't put it past these fish to be on one side or the other, just like fishing a river. I am still learning lake trout. So if you know or have any tips to catch lake trout in the fall, please comment on this video. I never reach in there with my hands. Always use pliers. Single barbless hook. It should roll right out of there. That is what I'm using. A number 2 Len Thompson 5 of diamonds. And that's just another beautiful, beautiful lake trout caught here on Andrew Lake. Beautiful. And they take right off. So my goal here is to learn how to catch lake trout in the fall. That's not how to do it. Thankfully, the rocks are forgiving. When you're fishing a rocky lake like this, one thing I've noticed, when you're hooking all these rocks, you need to change your hooks. So check your hooks often if you're not getting into those fish. Make sure you got sharp hooks. Again, make sure you're checking your hooks. I always check them on my fingernail. We're still sharp, so we're good. The sun is shining, the wind is blowing. The wind has changed directions a few times in the last few days. The rain has come. It started to knock all of the leaves off of the aspen trees. And the water temperature is starting to drop. So I would suspect that we are in the spawn or just pre-spawn. We're kind of somewhere in the middle. We are seeing these lake trout come into shallow. Right now they're in 5 to 8 feet of water. And casting to them, we're getting lots of hookups, but they're just not setting. There we go. Little laker. Nice little laker. This one's got a lice on him too. Beautiful fish. There he is. That's a nice one. That is another beautiful Andrew Lake lake trout. He's ready to go. We'll get him back in there. Gone. Just drifting with the wind. Wherever the wind takes me, there seems to be lake trout everywhere. There is no rhyme or reason. We are finding pockets of fish, but there are fish everywhere on this lake. That's what I was after. I saw them. There's pike mixed in with the lake trout right now. Perfect. Another great lake trout here on Andrew Lake. These things are just gorgeous. This is about the average size that I've been catching. Hopefully we can get the big ones I saw on our first day. Saw 2 big ones chase my spoon in. They just weren't biting. They were kind of swiping at it, but they weren't hitting it. Oh! So these lake trout are hiding on the back end of these islands. If you can find a nice little spawning bed on the back end of an island, you can get into a couple aggressive fish. I think we got it figured out. It's another nice lake trout. These things are super aggressive, beautiful colors, little white tips on their fins. Let them go. Gone. First couple days were a little disappointing and exciting at the same time. Tried to find these fish. They weren't where we thought they would be originally. No, they were. I'm just babbling so that I can match up my audio. It is the middle of September. The pike and lake trout are mixing together in different areas of the lake. The lake trout have come up into 3, 5, 10 feet of water. I've even caught lake trout as deep as 75 feet on this trip, jigging. But primarily, we've been casting for lake trout. It is new to me, and I am learning as I go. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this episode. When you're out here, you want to be extremely mindful of what you're doing. You're long ways from help. Right now, I am fishing with 2 other boats, so there's 3 boats total. Always have a boating plan. I'm fishing by myself right now. I always have my life jacket on, and I also always have my radio with me. I have spare batteries for the radio, and where I'm fishing right now, we have made a plan to meet up here in a couple of hours. If you're in a boat with 2 of you, then let the lodge know. Have the lodge's number. A lot of phones nowadays, you can satellite text. So have a number so you can call for help, let them know that you're in trouble. Maybe your motor died, maybe somebody's hurt. Make a plan. A lot of the fish on this lake seem to be shore spawning, which brings me to conclude the only way to find the good spots is to cruise ashore. And we've got another laker on now. I am looking for a double-digit laker. I can't seem to find them. There's another laker just caught off this point here. I kind of feel like I'm fishing for rainbows right now. These lake trout are fast. So reeling in quick seems to be working. I've tried reeling slow, fast, and I get a better hook set when I reel in quicker. These fish are not afraid to chase. Oh, there he is. I think the key here is to not give these fish a chance to see what they're attacking. And I think that's helping with my hookups. There's one. Just another average fish. A lot of fun. They've got a lot of scrap. It's another beautiful lake trout here on Andrew Lake. Definitely got to come try this. Gone. So if I can cruise along a shoreline and just cast, it seems to be the most productive. Now, maybe these fish aren't spawning, the ones I'm catching. Maybe these fish are just feeding fish, and this is what they do. There's another one. I just let one go. So they could be, oh, there he goes, yeah. They could be spawning. They could be finished their spawn. Some of these fish have a little bit of color in them. Just a gorgeous lake trout. Absolutely amazing. He's wrapped a bit, so I'll let him unwrap. And we'll get this guy in. They're beautiful, beautiful fall colors. Nice white fins, white and orange. There he is, right in the boat. That was awesome. Get to watch him come in and smack it. Just amazing fishing. And again, you want to catch pike, you want to catch 100 pike in a day, you come on out here to Andrew Lake and you will catch a ton of fish. You can easily have 100, 200 fish days here. This one's a little bit bigger. This one's got a little bit more chunk to him. It's a nicer fish. Just such a peaceful spot. The main lake is blown up. There's a lot of wind out there. I'm fishing the inside of a point. If the wind changes, I will find shelter along another point. That is the nice thing. The nice thing about this lake is there's a lot of points, a lot of coves. There's a lot of protected area if you need to get out of this wind. So you don't have to worry too much. If the wind picks up, you can get out of the wind. Oh! Oh, it was a pike. It's a little pike. So I don't like touching these things, but I've said it before. If it's a bigger pike, you want to put your glove on. Always have your pike pliers. Oh, good. Barbless hook comes out. Full of lake trout. Hopefully I can find some big ones. Got a little bit of color. Beautiful, beautiful little laker. Just keep coming. Pound for pound, these little lake trout fight amazing. Another laker. Love it. Just full of lake trout. Another one. What a good day. Beautiful fall colors on this one. Look at that. Nice white. White on the fins. Beautiful. Wow. It's awesome. I'm glad I got a good landing net. I was able to swap out. I had a really old net there. Some people left and I got a decent landing net to be able to land these to show you guys. Normally you don't even have to use a net, you just grab the hook with your pliers. Beautiful fall colors. That is gorgeous. Andrew Lake Lodge. Thanks guys. Oh, ooh, another nice one. So this is my Len Thompson, number 2 size, 5 of diamonds. I have that is a Maruta hook, barbless. I have a snap swivel, 2 60-pound fluorocarbon, and just a short leader to a swivel. Now I'm probably going to do something different next time. I'll probably use a dual snap. Maybe I'll get some barrel swivels. But for now, this is working great. I'm getting used to the leader. I normally don't like having a leader. A fluorocarbon leader was something that was talked about. I tried wire leader because there are a lot of pike in here. And the wire leader, we believe, was spooking a lot of these lakers. So once I took my wire leader off and I switched to 60-pound fluorocarbon, you could try 30. But once I went to fluorocarbon, I was getting a lot more bites on the lake trout. Now, you could try 30-pound fluorocarbon, but the challenge with that is these pike, their teeth will shred that 30-pound. It'll cut right through 30-pound fluorocarbon. So you want to make sure that you are checking your leader often. It doesn't take much to change your leader. So make sure you change it if you have to, because that could be the difference of losing a fish of a lifetime. I'm drifting so that I can scan and I can look for rocks I do have my fish finder on. I brought in my fish finder. It is working. So I'm looking for rocks. If you can see bottom, it's too shallow. But I'm just trying to see if there's any major depth changes as I cruise along here. Get a little deeper here. We were 6 feet in that bay, and we've dropped down to 8. The shoreline is starting to get a little bit more rockier. There were a lot of smaller rocks back there. That could indicate shore spawning lake trout. I don't think they need a lot to spawn in. I'm looking for those big girls though, the big fish. I'm trying to figure out where these big fish are. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I've been fishing lake trout for the last couple years. It's fairly new to me. I didn't grow up fishing lake trout, but I really enjoy learning about a different species. Eventually one day I'll learn about pike. I have done a little bit of pike fishing, just not a ton. The guys there where they were fishing today, they got into some pretty big pike, pushing 40 inches. Whoa, 2 lake trout. Oh, that was a pike. Oh, those are pike. They looked a little like lake trout. They're small. It never gets old. Fall lake trout. Beautiful colors. Just gorgeous. I think they're actually, some of them are coming shooting once they find my boat. They're coming right out from under the boat. Oh, big pike. Yeah. All right, I like pike fishing. Spent so many days trying to catch the big lake trout. Pike can be an underrated species, very dangerous with their mouths, but they're a lot of fun. I am reeling really quick. Casting kind of at a 45, down drift. Try not to spook those fresh fish. And I'm trying to match the drift of my boat to the speed of my retrieve to see what those fish want. I want to retrieve quite quickly. There he is. Oh. Retrieve quickly. There he is. Whoa. And if I retrieve quick enough, I can figure out the proper speed. Don't want these fish to have a close inspection of my lure, because that seems to be when those fish are turning away and going somewhere else. Oh. Pike are pretty cool. They are voracious predators. He sat there and waited. Oh. Oh man. Okay. Get your pliers on. Make sure you have yourself protected. Let's see if I can get the single hook here. Perfect. I didn't even have to touch the hook. Oh man, that was cool. I hurt myself a little there. You got to be careful. These fish are hungry. Wow, another pike. Okay, so be careful. That's a pike right there. Yeah. It's another beautiful laker. There we go. Got another one, finally. It's a better fish, a little chunkier. It's a really nice one. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to try and show you guys how close I am to shore and what I'm doing. So all we're doing, casting at a 45-degree angle towards shore, and you reel in as quick as you can. Now if that fish is going to bite, he'll chase it in and he'll smack it. Sometimes how you put your motor, you can actually use your motor as a rudder. Depending on where you're standing in the boat, you can actually help steer that boat and it can actually drift a lot easier for you. So you want to try and hit the bank. The bank kind of drops off right away in some spots. And there are some rocks over there and these fish are cruising along there. I'm getting it as close to those rocks as I can, reeling in, and then just keep that steady reeling like I was showing you. Hopefully there's some fish in here that are willing to bite. I did catch quite a few here through that last drift. We're just double checking. Don't forget to look down. Make sure you're looking down. See what this bottom is doing. There are so many times where I've come across rocks and I've had to either move myself with the motor or push myself off with the oar. Be very, very mindful of the water below you here in this lake. A great lake to fish. It's actually extremely exciting because there's so much to explore. We barely scratched the surface this trip and we got 2 days left. There we go. Just cast into shore. Got some scrap to him, this one. It's a pike. Oh, that's a blast. That's a lot of fun. That is a ton of fun. I just watched one bite at one. Fed him again. Same with that guy. It's fighting like a laker mixed in with a pike. They love to roll. It's another nice little laker. A little pike. There he is. That's getting up there. That's a better pike. That's a nice one. There's one. It's impressive. All in a 5 of diamonds. These fish are fighting amazing. We are having an amazing day fishing for lake trout and pike here on Andrew Lake. And if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, comment. Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like about this video so that I can improve myself over the years. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this episode and stay tuned for more Andrew Lake fishing coming up. Fun. Another pike. Nice one. Pretty nice lake trout. There's a lot of fish here.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's perfect. The piker, that was just a laker, but from like there all the way down, I've caught lots of pike.
Trolling, and we don't even get very far. We got to stop and get fish off.
Yep, lake trout are all up along the shore here.
Wow.
Once you hit that, there's like a big rock, it's all lake trout.
Wow.
This is all pike.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of weed. There's a good weed bed down in there. But
Way down there is.
yeah, it is a lot of fun today. 50? Like a lot.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
It is just incredible how many fish you can catch. You got pike, you got lakers, you got trophy pike, you got trophy lakers. What more could you ask for? Well, walleye, maybe. You have to go to Leland Lake for that. There's something for everyone here.
It says it's lake trout.
Lake trout everywhere. From that point all the way down.
But he says they're close to the shore.
They're cruising just like last night. They're cruising the shore. Yeah, I'm reeling really quick because once they look at your lure, they take off. So I've seen probably 20 or 30 come up and look and go away. Yeah. Yeah, my back's sore. Yeah, it's gonna be a long ride back. It's pretty choppy out there still.